Downtown Portland. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nurkic.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers. He's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable, too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol.
Really?
I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got John Henson. Griffin is out there with McRae. Then it's Rose, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hezonja is out there with Nurkic, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, down low. Just 2 to shoot. And Henson kicks to McRae, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Lillard against Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the evening. He misses the free throw.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
And he sinks the second.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Galloway, the pass to Rose. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Lillard. And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade. You're so right, Kevin. But this team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can to return to championship contention.
Here is Rose, following the score by Damian Lillard. Rose with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Three-pointer, drills it from outside.
Here's where Galloway excels. Better off the catch than initiating.
Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Now Hezonja. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 7 points.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Rose against Lillard. Passes it to McCray. Three-pointer on the way. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 11 points a game, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to McCollum. There's the pass to Nurkic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
One shot.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
Lillard from outside. He can't hit that time. And it's Detroit the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
For Detroit, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And the first one drops. You know, Steve, we know teams rest guys down the stretch, but what do you think about resting guys mid-season so that they're fresh at the end?
I think if you are a team that's been through these playoff runs, long championship runs, and you still know you have a chance to win, I think it's kind of unfair to us fans when you have a team that might not get to the finals and you're starting to rest guys and there's no benefit at the end. If there's a benefit at the end for the players, organization, and fans, I'm all for it. But if it's not, I don't like to see guys resting.
He doesn't hit that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Galloway with the bucket.
Langston Galloway maneuvering himself around the painted area.
Here's Lillard. He had 25 points last game. Teardrop shot. Griffin grabs the board.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Galloway kicks to Rose. To the wing on the left. Here's McCray. Hazonia defending.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Pass to McCray. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Shoots over Nurkic. Griffin's shot is good. Griffin's got his second basket.
I like that good read by Griffin. Big time score with versatility.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Lillard surveying the D. The tray. Detroit with the rebound. And Griffin, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Griffin's got 6 points.
You have to be a solid defender with Blake Griffin. You can't body him up because he'll go through you. Can't give him too much room because he'll knock it down.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Here's McCollum. No good on that one. And the Pistons now going the other way. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
For Portland, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Hezonja finds Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The kick out to Rose. Here's McCray, and the layup's good off the glass.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here is Lillard. He has 7. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Griffin. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. There's Rose with the 3. Some solid defense from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 3. And Galloway pulls it down. Lillard against Rose. He dishes it to Griffin. Back to Rose. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Derrick Rose putting pressure on the defense, always looking to draw contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls, so Portland ends up going with the new group. And a different look here for the Pistons. Thon Maker's checked in for John Henson. Christian Wood comes in for Blake Griffin. Brownie's checked in for McCray. And it's Kennard in for Langston Galloway. He's perfect from the line this time. So Steve, the league has done a pretty good job of curbing player altercations. So some guys, always though, it seems, are going to be ready to go toe-to-toe and will not back down.
Patrick Beverly, Kevin, Draymond Green, James Johnson.
Yeah.
Those guys come to mind. They are ready to go from the tip. They are ready to go.
Simons, Detroit with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Wood. Feeds it to Brown. It's stolen by Ariza. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. And Brown throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Lets it go from 14. Here's Collins, and Maker sends it back.
Watching him protect the rim, you never guess Maker's averaging less than 1 block a game for his career.
Hood gets the bucket.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Kennard. Here's Wood. Goodbye, Hood. 11 feet away. Wood can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 5. Unloads. Goes back up. And the layup good by Collins.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Hood. That's tipped and taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one good. Rose has got 7.
Derrick Rose is a problem on the break. Strong, fast, and able to finish over the top.
Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Simons. He's covered by Rose. Shot left block. That misses off the backboard.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He makes that one drop only a second in 5 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Portland trailing here. Simons, the pass to Ariza. He feeds it to Carmelo. That shot missing. The Pistons go the other way with it. Brown down low. Ariza covering. The putback, but he recovers it.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. Outside Hood. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Brown the pass to Wood. And that one drops. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Trailblazers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hood gets to Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pistons leading by 11. Here's Kennard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by Detroit. Rebound, Detroit. Woods got his 4th rebound in this one.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Brown, good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Simons surveying the D. He kicks it to Hood. Ariza dishes to Hood. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Brown. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Here's Kennard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Detroit. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Anthony is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Collins. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. But Casey has found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. And that's what I've done." So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. Here's Anthony following the basket by Thon Maker.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket is good. Brown's got 6.
A willing passer who's still learning. Maker keeps his eyes up and makes the unselfish play.
Trailblazers trail by 17. And with Thon Maker still a developing project, you forget, Smitty, how young he really is.
You're right, Kevin. Has a lot of time ahead of him. You can see the touch and the length he has. Hopefully, he can keep working and put it all together.
5 on the clock. Ariza no up. Detroit leading by 17. It's Brown with the drive. Good D by Ariza.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Wood. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Brown. And Collins has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Hood deciding where to go with it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hood's got his second basket of the game. Here's Galloway, covered by Lillard. Maker passes to Kennard. Here's the break. Here's Lillard. Bucket is good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Collins. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Trevor Ariza. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Hood, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Anfernee Simmons. That free throw good from Lillard. And Smitty, for teams that tend to go deep into the playoffs year after year, season after season, it takes, I'm assuming, a mental toll as well as a physical toll.
It does, and that mental toll is just as hard as that physical toll on your body and your mind. And I think for teams that have great leadership and development of those young guys that can play some of those minutes, they usually bowl well.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Here's Galloway. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Griffin. And again, unable to change momentum here. Trailblazers trail by 9. The shot by Lillard wide open. And the shot is long. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. The dish to Nurkic. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Pistons leading by 11. McCray kicks to Griffin. Here's Galloway. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And let's review some numbers for Lillard. 5th in assists, 6th in free throw percentage, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's Galloway, and he makes good on the layup. Galloway has got 7 points.
Not a lot of flash to his game, but Galloway can surprise you with his first step.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard outside. To the middle, right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, there's no doubt that Hassan Whiteside makes a major impact when he's on the floor. Great shot blocker, elite rebounder, and the exact presence you want from the center position.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And Smitty for Whiteside. Being on the floor, not always a guarantee. About 25 minutes a game the last few years.
And that seems low for him, but there are reasons. Sometimes it's foul trouble, or the matchup, or his free throws are an issue. All things considered, if he works at it, he can shore up a few of these areas and stay on the floor longer.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
And Smitty, Blake Griffin stepping up his game in every way since joining the Detroit Pistons.
Kevin, last season was a career year in scoring, and he's doing so much on the floor. Rebounding and passing are a big part of his game now, and he's leading the way for this team in a lot of ways.
The free throw drops for Griffin. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
That one misses.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That kind of thing is a guessing game, but with high stakes.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from McCollum.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Galloway. 7 points in the game. Hinson in the post. Whiteside's there. Just his first attempt. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pizzonia with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
shooting 2.
That free throw missing. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Now here's Griffin. 9 points in the game so far. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 13.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Nurkic finds Hazonia. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, it counts. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Galloway. He's got 7. Passes to Doumbouya. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And that one's good. Lillard
taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
There's Galloway, covered by Lillard. Now, Doumbouya. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Griffin can't get it to go in. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Take a break.
That's a good point.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Good on the second free throw.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Well, Langston Galloway, not the most efficient scorer, but he'll eat minutes for you.
Yeah, Galloway not a player you want taking a ton of shots overall, but he can hit from outside if you give him a look. That's really his best shot.
First one falls for him.
After going undrafted, Langston Galloway in 2015, he was named to the all-rookie second team. It's a terrific story.
Galloway hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Hazonia. And Henson sends it back. He gets that one. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Galloway, covered by Lillard. And there's the pass to Griffin. Shoots over Nurkic. Doumbouya kicks to Henson. There's Galloway. 9 points in the game so far. Fades back. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Rose, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Doumbouya passes to McCray. Outside Rose. Here's Doumbouya from outside off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. It's Hezonja in the corner. Back to Lillard. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 20 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Here's McCray. Pass to Henson. Kicks it to Doumbouya. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Hezonja. Second chance shot. Goes up again. That shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside.
He doesn't let you off the hook, Blake Griffin. He likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. No good on the free throw.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
So for the Trailblazers, Collins checked in for Whiteside. Riza comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Hood subbed in for Mario Hezonja. And the second free throw, good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
They double-team Griffin. Clock at 2. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 11 points.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Cullen passes to Lillard. No good from outside.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to McCray. Puts up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by McCollum.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rose. 11 points in the game.
Rose very good of shifting speeds, glides to the hoop, and creates fouls.
The Pistons have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he makes the first. Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And then for Detroit, Wood, he's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Doumbouya. And it's Luke Kennard in for Jordan McRae. And so he makes both from the line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. The Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
We sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Rose. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A moment here to see some numbers for Henson. The past month has been surreal. Putting up about 10 points a night, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
That free throw good from Trevor Ariza.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Thon Maker's checked in for the Pistons. Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Here's Rose. He's got 13. Collins with some nice D.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Brown. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Wood can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCollum passes to Simons. Back to McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Rose. Just 3 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
Defense all over him. He keeps his cool because of his strength and size at that position.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Pistons lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the board. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. John Henson out there with Griffin. Then there's McCray, then it's Rose, and it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. Griffin against Nurkic. Griffin kicks to McCray. From the arc, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. McCray has got his second basket of the night.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Simons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Rose. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Trailblazers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
On the free throw, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Galloway finds Rose. Shot clock at 5. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. That'll be a 5-second call. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Rose.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. He kicks to Lillard. And Portland again with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Lillard against Rose. Pass to McCray. Down low. Here's Griffin. Henson trying to break free. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Back to Griffin. Shoots over Nurkic. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 12.
I love the play call, and Blake with the strength, but also the touch to dominate inside.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Rose against Lillard. The pass to Galloway. Pass to McCray. And stolen by Hezonja. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's Rose missing.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Now Lillard following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. 4 on the clock. They get it again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That one misses for Whiteside. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rose in the post, covered by Lillard. Henson, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. He has 6.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McCollum. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Lillard against Rose. Now here's Henson. T right on him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Galloway following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
For the lead. Another shot. Oh, and he packs it off the glass. Wow. Oh, Griffin in position. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 17.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
Anthony nowhere around. He drains the quick shot. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Pistons. Stolen. McCray passes to Henson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. A different look now for Portland. Lisa comes in for Anthony, and Hood subbed in for Damian Lillard. And a switcher also for Detroit. Brown's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Cullen passes to Ariza. Here's Hood. McCollum left side. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second. And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland. The Pistons have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Galloway kicks to Brown. Griffin inside. Working on Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Griffin. He's averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And he knocks down the first one. Zach Collins checked in for Whiteside. Then for the Pistons, Akers checked in for John Henson. Christian Wood comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Luke Kennard in for Jordan McRae. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. McCollum outside. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits back iron. The Pistons trail it. Let's go. Brown. Good. Brown's got 10. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's McCollum. Rebound, Detroit. Woods got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown outside. Over Ariza. And it's Brown missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Ariza passes to Hood. Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brown drives in. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Portland trailing here. Ariza outside. Passes it to Hood. Nurkic up top. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Nurkic has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Pass to Kennard. At the top of the key, Maker releases. And it's Portland with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Now, here's Nurkic. He's got 7 over Maker. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Ariza.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Simons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. There's the pass to Nurkic. Here's Simons. The three. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got 5.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring team, the Trailblazers in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
The Pistons have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Wood. Over to the wing. Here's Kennard. Detroit, no good that time either. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And there's the feed to Nurkic. And he lays it straight in. He's got 9.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Here's Galloway. He's got 9. Passes to Maker. Shoots over Nurkic. Maker misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one is good. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. Back to Galloway. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Trailblazers leading by 5. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Maker. And he gets the bucket. Maker's got 6.
Absorbing contact and finishing through it. Maker's been adding strength to his frame.
Here's Simons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simons has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks to Hood. Tries from the block, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
How about the dribble move from Hood, leaving the D behind?
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Galloway. 11 points in the game. Here's Kennard. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what you get from Maker, a legit 7-footer who brings the energy.
Here's Simons. He's got 7. Dishes to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Offline. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers leading by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pistons trail by 5. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Hazonia out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the 2. Pass to Lillard. Deflects the pass. Rose attacking. Misses from close range. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Ariza. Rebound by the Pistons. Woods got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Finds the open look, and it's on target.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Hazonia. He dishes it to Ariza. Wide open. Misses off the right iron. Pistons trail by 3. Brown right side. And the pass to Maker. Lots of room. Here's Wood. Feeds to Maker. Shoots over Nurkic. And the basket by Maker. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Then for the Pistons, John Henson comes in for Christian Wood. And McRae's subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Simons. He kicks it to Lillard. Pass to Hazonia. They get it back. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here's Rose. Here's Maker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Hazonia. Lillard against Rose. Back to Hazonia. Pass to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. A shake. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Rose, good.
Derrick Rose, against the defense, surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Lillard outside. Off the left rim and out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And the dunk by Maker.
On the drive, find Maker with the long strides that eat up ground in a hurry.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard with it. Simons the pass to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lillard against Rose. Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simmons. Griffin's checked in for the Pistons. Langston Galloway comes in for Luke Kennard. And both free throws good for Nurkic. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Griffin. Henson trying to break free. That shot by Griffin, no good. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. With the floater and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now Rose. The pass to Galloway. Henson in the post. He's covered by Whiteside. Henson's shot is off. Stolen by Henson. Pass to McCray. Passes it to Rose. The dish to Griffin. Shoots over Nurkic. Griffin's shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Lillard. Kicks it to Nurkic. McCollum outside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on. They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here is Lillard. Over Rose. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Rose with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. It's a one-point game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's so athletic. Blake Griffin's one of those players you have to make a decision. You have to wrap him up before he takes off.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Blake Griffin hits them both. So it's Portland now. They trail by 3. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nurkic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Rose gets the bucket.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Rose against Lillard. Sinks that one from the post. Lillard's got 29.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Now here's Rose. He kicks to Griffin. Back to Rose. The pass to Griffin. From past the arc. A rebound by Hazania.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons leading. Right wing. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From 11 feet away, here's Whiteside, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Rose passes to Henson. Back to Rose. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 25.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And it's McCollum off the drive. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now here's Henson. Here's Galloway. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. The Trailblazers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Lillard against Rose. Lillard attacking. No one near him. No good off the back of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Portland trailing here. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. And another shot. Whiteside, no good. Detroit leading by 3. Griffin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a big bucket for Blake. Teammates have to love that shot.
Lillard from outside. Portland with a new 14. Tries again. Whiteside, no good. The Pistons shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And finished off by Griffin.
Can you believe that move? That is power. That is grace. That is awesome.
Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Rose against Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic. Count that one. Nurkic has got 18 points just in the second half.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 7. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Lillard outside. Lets the 3 fly. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
You never know when your number's going to be called. Hassan Whiteside answering the bell.
Now here's Rose. Passes it to Galloway. Stolen by McCollum. There's the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Important time in the game. Whiteside showing the confidence to take things into his own hands.
Rose dishes to Griffin. With the fadeaway. And it's Portland with the rebound. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Rose. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Three-pointer, Lillard buries the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way to this one.
A great performance, Carmelo. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.